Oh, this is good. Good evening from New York Realm. I'm in the Upper West Side. This is 103rd Street. Zoom. And here is wow, that guy's looking fast. And here's the painted bike lane. And here are the painted parking spaces. Wow. It's filthier than the last time I came here, which was like a year ago. And that's a good site. That's a site right there, memorial in the protected bike lane. So much for livable streets. It's actually a question I wanted to ask them. And here are the couple of spite planter spaces. that's what I'm gonna call them. Oh, somebody's behind me. More spite planter spaces. And look, across the street, across Broadway there. Yeah, it looks like they're getting ready for their little long table event. And you'd think it would be in the middle of the street, but it's not. It's where the parking spaces are. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna eat on the dirty rocks? No, they're the tables. There they are right there. It's in the parking spaces. So, and they're gonna do this in the rain. Whoa. There's the Block Association. The longest table. Doesn't look that long to me. Let's see. You know, the last time I covered one of those silly events here, it was for some dog adoption thing. It was a shitty day like this, although it rained a lot heavier. Anyway, check it out. There's the longest table. It doesn't look like many people are here. Here are the filthy rocks, filthier than ever, because birds are shitting on them, people are defecating and pissing on them, and they're putting food on them too. Oh yeah, it's a long table. But you'd think it would be in the middle of the street instead of by the curbs. And they have some light dinner music. There are a lot of volunteers here. A lot of yellow shirt volunteers. And this is all paid for by Peter Frishoff. Oh, that looks terrible. What, they got cookies and watermelon, fruit cocktail. Oh no, they got... No, these are longest table. These are just long tables, not longest table. Because ideally, you'd think it would be in the middle of the street. Let's see if we can find some lobbyists here. I don't see much food here. Really isn't that much food here. I think it's because maybe it's kind of a crappy day to do this. Yeah, these are not long tables. These are just tables. This is very silly. This is extremely silly. This is very silly. Oh yeah, I gotta turn around. Yeah, these are NYCHA buildings right here. These row houses. Yeah. Last time I was here, it was more scaffolding than this. And I don't know. It looks like people are living in them, but it's very interesting. I don't see think the NYCHA residents would be out here, like, having food. Free food, especially. I'm not sure. I think some people live in them, and they have air conditioning, too. Yeah, wow. It's a big turnout. It's right now, I think it's like 5:45. And this is where it ends, at the end of the block. I don't see any open plans people here. This is very odd. Very, very odd. Now let's see if I recognize these people. Look how filthy this is. This is incredibly, incredibly dirty. Oh, this guy's an open. This guy's a contributor. He's bringing White Claw. This guy's bringing hard seltzer and shit. Hello. Well, anyway, this is not going to pass. I think it's going to rain a little harder. These people are crazy. This is just really crazy really crazy thing to do. just to fucking take parking spaces. Real crazy ass shit. Well, you can at least you can drive your e-bike through the longest table block. This is the silliest shit I've ever seen. What's funny is it seems to be more volunteers than people attending and noshing. This looks like a reporter of some sort. It's from, I don't know, NTV, never heard of it. This is very stupid. Well, at least the kids get to run around. I don't recognize it. I thought that was Eric McClure. There's open plans. Where are the lobbyists? You know, I saw a picture of the longest table when they did in Chelsea, and all the freaking lobbyists were there, and all the fucking rich jerks like Mark Gordon, Peter, and all that, Sarah Lynn, you know, all those lunatics who wanna ban driving from streets and shit. And they actually had a long table down the block. It was on Chelsea, and it looked like they looked like a bunch of Quakers and shit, like a bunch of lobbyists pretending to be Quakers. Well, anyway, so nothing's happening here so far. I might hang out a little longer and see if any lobbyists show up. And I don't even see Peter. I don't even see Peter here. Yeah. Well, while we're here, we can look at all the speeding e-bikes. Look at that guy go. Faster than the cars still. I thought there was a speed limit being enforced with these guys. Not the case. Well, anyway, let's look at the dirty asphalt art, shall we? Yeah. This is disgusting. This is quite disgusting. These guys ran the freaking red light, didn't they? Yeah, they did. This is quite disgusting. Oh, you know what's funny? It says, now, this is great because there's a curb your dog sign, and I have read that people, I mentioned before, people have defecated and pissed on these rocks, like just dropped trowel and just took a whiz. And people are sleeping on these too. And there's nothing happening right now. Well, let's take a picture of these posters. See, that's what it's supposed to look like. It doesn't look anything like this. It doesn't look anything like this at all. And this is quite a shitty day to be doing this. And they got a permit from the city, so it's good for them. Oh, what a cute doggy. Oopsie. Somebody left a dust pan there. There's another thing I like about this beautiful open street that Peter likes to talk about. They didn't even repair the street. You know, they painted the streets, but they didn't fix the streets. So funny how DOT, you know, they bent over backwards to please a fucking millionaire to steal parking spaces, and look how crappy it is. And look, they have tripping hazards here. Look how dirty this shit is. Really, look, this street is in horrible disrepair. But let's eat dinner on it. let's eat dinner on it. And that's not smart. That's the thing. The parents, they know how filthy these streets are. That's why they have to put a freaking blanket on the damn ground. Oh, the DOT was here. See, the DOT knows how fucked up these streets are. I wonder how this... Oh yeah, it's like driving is still allowed. Just driving is still allowed, but it's just amazing because it's amazing that they're still getting potholes here, even though there's not much driving going on. There's not much eating going on either. Oopsie, pardon me. When was the last time they fixed this street?
I don't know.
These are the NYCHA buildings. Yeah, they actually did a good job of renovating them. So I was told by Ally Maxine DeSeta that people are living here. Last time I was here, I didn't think anybody lived here because it went on fire. Anyway, oh look, there's the alcohol. They're having alcohol. They're having alcohol. How about that? I wouldn't eat on that. They're eating on the defecation rocks. This is really filthy. This is just... I don't know what these people are thinking. This is not a real sanitary place to dine. Some people like it. I'm guessing these people are residents around here. And yeah, you have people who like this. And of course, kids like playing on a free street. It's not my phone, is it? My phone doesn't make that noise. Oh yeah, my phone. It is my phone. Oh, let me answer this. Okay, get a load of what's going on here. There's more people has come, and it's 99.99999% white. And those brown buildings, there are NYCHA buildings, and I don't think anybody's coming out. Let me tell you something. The longest table, it's not the longest table. It's a bunch of random tables. It's a block party. It's a block party with nobody that lives in the block using it. Yeah, I don't think these people live here. Well, let's see what people are eating. Yeah, people are actually eating dinner now. Yeah, hard seltzer. They got hard seltzer here. There's some senior citizens. They may live around here. There are a lot of senior citizens around here because it's the Upper West Side. Yep. Oh, what do we got here? Any persons of interest? I don't know. These look like persons of interest. But nobody I really know. Like the usual gang that I usually confront, like from Open Plans and Transportation Alternatives. But I didn't see Peter. Where is Peter Fishoff? I have to try to interview him. This must be the documentarian. Is this a PBS special? Oh. Don't worry, I'm not filming you. Whoops. Oh, look at that cornbread. He's got cornbread. Whoops. No, now it's getting crowded. Some people don't watch. Peter Fishoff is making a documentary of this. Whoops. Oh, watch out, kids. Look out. Kids are playing on the dirty ground. Oh, there's Peter right now. Holy shit. There's Peter Fishoff. Got him. So Peter is the only guy here. There's Peter Fishoff right there. And he's handing out a bunch of flyers. That looks interesting. It looks civic related. Yikes.
I'll do it again.
Peter's wearing the longest table shirt. This is the DJ, by the way. This is the DJ. Very active DJ. Very special. Oh shit, they're Wow, the Popo is here. Yeah. Popo's here. I think I should talk to Peter and get out of here. We'll keep our feet on the. We'll keep our camera to the ground. Let's find PP. Let's find Peter. There he is. Hi, man. There he is. Hi, Pete. Uh-huh. Going for the night show. Anybody coming outside? Nobody's coming outside. Alright, this is boring. It's a block party. Okay, let's, whoops, excuse me. Let's confront him. How you doing, Peter?
How are you?
How you been?
Outstanding.
Yeah, how you doing? This is going quite well.
Yeah.
It's going quite well for you. Yeah. You know what's funny? The longest table. This looks more like the random tables instead of the longest table, don't you think? And another thing I want to ask, another thing I noticed about this open street here, I mean, it's funny how the DOT, you know, they paint all those things for you and stuff like that, but they never fixed this.
They promised that in the fall. They're going to. I know.
But the thing is, they should have done this before they did that.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy, but that's how they've been operating all year. It's like they're really it's like they're really distracted, trying to please guys like you and open plans just in alternatives.
Yeah. Believe me. I would, we begged them to repave the street before we did all this.
They have to do this. They have to do this really now, actually. So
yeah, they are going to do it. They say they're going to do it in the fall.
It says they've been really terrible the last 4 years. So anyway, have fun with this thing. There's not much to talk about here. Have a good day. Bye bye. Where? Oh, look at this. It's windy out. That's why. This is a napkin, man. All right, I got to Peter. I don't see anybody else, though. I don't see any other persons of interest here. So it's so funny how they didn't fix the street, but they paid all that crap. Oh, dear. All right, mate. I think I'm going to hang out for another... What time is it? What time is it? 6:20. It's only 6:20. There is nothing happening here, but this is the gist of it. This is not a sanitary place to eat. And tell you something. I mean, I've been to plenty of block parties, and they do clean the streets, mainly because the sanitation departments allow. Nothing was in the way of the sanitation department to clean up. Having these rocks here and the paint. I can't remember. It doesn't look like the street has been cleaned for like 5 years. Peter has been very pleasant to me. I know he knows who I am and shit, but yeah, it's a lot more class than the other Transalt jerks, though. But I still don't, like the guy because, I mean. He knows. I mean, I don't get. That's the thing. You know the street needs to be fixed. So why don't you fucking say something? Why don't you tell? Why don't you? I mean, you ordered them to put these plants and rocks here, the sewer plants and rocks here. But why didn't you tell them to fix this, and that? I mean, look at this crosswalk. Look at this sewer. That's the thing, This is a block party. That's all it is. It's just a harmless block party. There are people that hate it. I know one that does because they took their parking away. and apparently the Niger people were upset that they did this. So, according to my good friend. And hi, officer. Oh. Yeah, it's just, once again, it's a block party for people who don't live in the block. not much you can talk about here. This will be a thread, and I don't know. It makes no sense for this. I mean, it's a block party. That's about it. But there's not much significance going on here. There's block parties happen every year. I'm not sure if they want this to be an every weekend thing. But this street should not be closed all the time, and this street needs to be fucking cleaned. Really, this street needs to be cleaned fast. I mean, this is not a sanitary place to eat with this filth around. So, all these people, I go to the doctor after this. This is New York Realm, Impunity City, now more than ever. Look at that, longest table so white. This is really hysterical. I gotta interview somebody. I gotta try to interview these people. I was gonna interview the girls in the front, but the cops came out and got a little insecure.
We'll start with the low. So low could bring you up to March. Okay. So how long ago first?
That was interesting. I don't see any city officials. And I was told Gail Brewer might come to this because she kind of approved this. Oh, look, the cops are giving tickets. That's messed up. Boo. The Popo's giving tickets.
Are you the guy that moved his car for us today? Didn't you move a car for us?
No, I did. I have a bike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would have to get paid for that. Ooh. Look at that ticketing this driver. Yeah, I like the license plate too. Yeah, that's somebody rebelling against the city. This one too. How about that? The NYPD works for the First Off and the 103rd Street Coalition. I don't see any lobbyists. I don't see any lobbyists or elected officials. And why bucks? This is a boring block party. With food. It's not really they brought restaurant food here. Yeah, you know what? This looks like. Let me tell you something. This shit looks like restaurant food. So I think it's because it looks like it looks like the restaurants brought food here. People brought food from the restaurants here, or the restaurants brought food here and shit. I don't know. The weather's getting pretty wicked again, so I think I'm gonna fucking go. Yeah, I think there's nothing going on here, so I'm just gonna go home. I'm gonna go home now. The air is getting really thick. They're like yuppies and hipsters coming on here. Yeah, it's this. Tell you what, this is an attraction, and I bet everybody here voted for Zoran. All right. Maybe I can talk to these ladies before I go. Excuse me, is this like a block party or something? Yeah, but yeah, it looks like random tables, not longest.
Yes, that's true.
I like how restaurants bringing food here or something like that.
No, people are just bringing their own.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
As I'm looking at the stuff here, it looks pretty well prepared and stuff like that.
People probably bought it at one of the restaurants.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I saw some very scrumptious looking chicken there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go home and eat dinner.
Oh, go for it. Have a
Okay, you have a good night. I hope that's another thing. The weather's getting pretty, the weather's getting pretty bad. So, tell people to hope they brought umbrellas and slickers. Have a good night. And that's it. It's stupid. This thing is stupid. But more power to him. You know, this is the beginning of summer. I'm going to see a lot more fun block parties than this. This is New York Realm in Puny City now more than ever. Longest table. Random tables. Good night.